My wife Stephanie loves to make delicious caprese sandwiches all summer long. But on today's episode of Camp Griddlemore, we're gonna make Jeremy's version of that sandwich. It's gonna be the chicken caprese sandwich with pepperoni, and it's absolutely delicious. So let's get camping and let's get cooking. When my wife Stephanie makes caprese sandwiches, she goes very traditional with the ingredients. I'm basically just adding meat here. I'm adding chicken and pepperoni and making it more of a man sandwich. Otherwise, I'm kind of sticking to the script and using all those delicious ingredients that go together in a caprese sandwich. So let's head over to the picnic table and get them all prepped and ready to go. Let's get started by slicing our Jersey tomatoes, and at the time of this filming, they are just about perfect. We're also gonna add a little bit of SPG on top of each of them. Let's not over season them though. And then we're gonna take out our Belgioso thickly sliced mozzarella. And when I grabbed this, I didn't even realize it was pre-sliced, but not a problem at all for me. And then we have our boar's head pepperoni. I mean, it's one of those meals you make and it's like you wanna have a bite of everything.
I'll take a sliced pepperoni. Thank you.
We're gonna chiffonade some basil, and let's get a heaping handful of the baby arugula to go on this sandwich. Now that all of those things are prepped and ready, let's get our chicken ready. And we have some really nice thinly sliced chicken cutlets from my local butcher. After we dry our chicken off with some paper towels, we're gonna use the Graza sizzle and get it nicely coated, and then we're gonna go down with our seasonings. Now, I love this combination of Parmesan ranch and Tuscan herb. We have used this magical combination before in at least 2 other episodes, when we did chicken Caesar wraps and when we did the deconstructed chicken Caesar salad. This is like magic fairy dust for chicken. These 2 seasonings go together incredibly, incredibly well. And we're almost out of the Tuscan herb. It's time to reload on that one for sure. Now that our chicken is ready to go, I even want to get our rolls all ready to go. So we're using Portuguese rolls today, which that's kind of maybe a non-traditional choice for a caprese sandwich. And we're also going to use the balsamic glaze, which is an absolute must when making a sandwich like this, or a salad using these similar ingredients. Now let's fire up the Blackstone griddle to medium to high heat and get the chicken sizzling. I personally loved thinly sliced chicken cutlets like this, but you need to keep a close eye on them because they're gonna come up to temp really, really quickly. And another pro tip, if you use that Parmesan ranch on high heat, that can burn if you leave it on too long. So you gotta keep your eye on it and flip these at exactly the right moment. While we let our chicken rest for just a minute, let's also clean up the top of the griddle. This is the easiest time to clean it by just squirting a little bit water down on the surface while it's still hot and scraping it off. Now it is time to assemble our sandwiches on these gorgeous Portuguese rolls. I'm gonna go down with a heaping handful of the baby arugula, and you could cut off the stems if you wanted to, but I actually like that extra crunch, so I leave them on. Then it's time for our chicken cutlet with that great combination of the Parmesan ranch and the Tuscan herb seasoning. And after that, we're gonna go down with 4 slices of pepperoni because I actually really, really like pepperoni. We've been nibbling on it all day here today. And then we're gonna go down with those amazing Jersey tomatoes, and we're gonna put some basil on top.
And where does this mozzarella fit into this?
Oh my gosh, how did I forget to put the mozzarella on this sandwich? It is debatably the most delicious and important ingredient. I'm gonna have to slide it under the tomato with surgical precision. And there, looks perfect. Pulled it off. No one will know that ever happened except everybody watching this week's episode of Camp Griddlemore. And now it's time to enjoy this perfectly constructed chicken caprese pepperoni sandwich. This sandwich is absolutely bursting with fresh flavors. I love the taste of the basil. I love the fact that I went down with a lot of the baby arugula. That Jersey tomato is so juicy. The chicken is tender, not too much chicken. I only went with 1 cutlet. I was thinking about going with 2. Glad I went with 1. And of course, I love that boar's head pepperoni. And the balsamic glaze brings it all together. This sandwich absolutely sings. It is so delicious. I love every single bite of it. All right, Camp Griddlemore, let me know in the comments below if you would try Jeremy's version of the caprese sandwich, this chicken caprese with pepperoni. I thought it was over the top delicious, bursting with all kind of flavors. Also let me know, would you go down with a thicker cut of chicken or maybe 2 of the thinner chicken cutlets? I thought 1 was just fine. I didn't want this sandwich to be all about the chicken. I wanted a really nice balance of flavors, and I think I achieved that. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We will see you next week right here at Camp Griddlemore.